Hello, how's it going? So you have questions pertaining to Johnny. So let's get into that. It's interesting. I'm laughing because I'm reading your cards and I'm hearing like you already kind of know the answer to this, but it's like you find it hard to believe because you're reading yourself. I think that you're reading yourself a lot, and that's kind of like what's happening here. Also, you've been kind of like working really hard to try to manifest him to come back because I do feel like you really do have unresolved issues, and it's like I do feel like you've been working a lot on like finding your voice and like just right now you just need to relax and just observe what's gonna happen next. But I am still pulling up the love yourself, so obviously it's a lot of work with the self-esteem, and I constantly still get that everyone gets. I mean, nobody feels 100% about themselves, but there's definitely still an element of like you learning how to love yourself, and you've been doing a good job with that. But yeah, I really do feel like you've definitely come you have this clarity now. Like I guess like before in relationships kind of you didn't really get clarity when you were in them, but now that you're out of them, like I do feel like there's this new kind of clarity and this new energy that you definitely have like taken to the next level. And when I see this like the gateway for you, I really do feel like relationships are like a big part of your life, and that's kind of like why you started to like do what you do, because I really feel like I'm the same way. Like I never thought a million years I'd start reading people. I just wanted to figure my own self out, but I feel like you already know the answer because you are who you are, but you have a hard like you don't understand why he didn't answer you. You don't understand why he did what he did. And I asked the cards because I was like, okay, why did Johnny ignore her, and I got, sorry, I was listening. He's goal focused, and he values balance. So I really do feel like he tried to move on, and also that he's loyal. So I think he tried to move on with somebody else, but that's not really working out for him. And maybe you know this already, or maybe it's hard to hear, but I do feel like this was good because he realized he wasn't gonna find anywhere else what he found with you. And it's not that he doesn't love you, it's just that things went sour, and everyone's first initial reaction is to just try to move forward. And I'm getting that Johnny is a balanced kind of guy, or at least he's seeking balance right now in his life. And he values loyalty, and that's a good quality to have. At least he has that now. He's trying to value loyalty. Maybe he hasn't in the past, but he's working hard on he's hurt, and he's working hard on trying to move forward. So I'm like trying to get into his energy, and I just think that he's really trying to let logic rule right now. But you know what? I don't really get so much that he's such a logical guy. I just feel like he's trying to be logical about this situation. Yeah, I'm getting that he may even be a water sign of some kind. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of mixed, but right now he's trying to use his head a lot. So that obviously is an aspect of his personality, but I just think it's because he's been hurt a lot. I'm also picking up I know I'm not even going into question, but I'll get to it. But I'm picking up somebody else in your life. A fire sign. There's a fire sign around you that's very interested in you. So let me know if you know who that is. I'm trying to see if okay, is this Johnny? But I'm I don't think so. Johnny, I feel like air, water, something. He's chill. I feel like he's chilling, But there's an intense person around you right now. That's how I really feel. Someone you're flirting with, and I feel like they're really kind of obsessive over you. So there's somebody that's obsessive over you, and I'm just picking up on it. So I don't know. You probably know who this is, and you got those mystic vibes. So people tend to get a little into that. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Relationship. Alright, so I feel like this relationship is coming back to you. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the good part. I really feel there's a strong indication this relationship is coming back to you. A little bit more work yet. It's not the right time yet on the self-esteem, but there's definitely going to be, you guys are going to be able to talk about your problems, because I guess there was a big, there was so many things unresolved. And he sees you as he's trying really hard to abandon you, basically. He's working really hard. He's it took all his strength to ignore you. It wasn't an easy thing for him to do. Look at what, I know you probably know tarot, so look at what he wants. Like, I see the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, so like, look at this. Like, he wants to contact you. Like, he wants to contact you. Like, he really wants to contact you. He doesn't a little bit want to contact you. Like, he really wants to contact you. So I say take it easy on trying to manifest so much. Like, sometimes you gotta surrender and just, you know, the universe, like, we hear you. We hear your prayers. Like, we hear you, you know, because I feel like you've been praying and praying and praying and praying, and they're like, we hear you. Like, you know, you're good. Like, you don't have to worry so much, you know. This is a time for good fortune for you and hanging out with good friends and creating sacred space. So this is like a very like eat, pray, love time for you. I feel like, you know what I mean? Good friends, good food, going out, having fun. Like, you putting in the spiritual work, you know. I mean, obviously the sacred space is just like, make sure you're you know, taking time out for you and your own spiritual pursuits as well, you know, not just other people. But I see that this is great for you. If you haven't, I'm sure you have a sacred spot, so I think it just means like retrieve back to it. But yeah, I really feel like this person's coming back to you, and I was trying to get a time on when, but I was like no, like, this is something for you to trust your intuition on, and I think you already have an idea, is what they're telling me. They're like, oh, she knows already, like, she just needs some, you know, we all need some, you know, someone else to double check, because with your own intuition, you don't know if you're just wishful thinking, and I feel like you felt like this was wishful thinking, but I think, like, you're very self-aware, and you know when something's over, and you're not the type to just hold on to things, you know? Maybe you were in the past, but with all the spiritual work that you've been doing, you know better than that, you know? Still let it go for now, obviously, because, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll come back to you. You know, holding on to it so much, I just feel like like, this card flew at me, so it's like they're telling me you're working too hard on trying to getting him back, and the Empress is you, and I'm getting him King of Cups here, but I do feel like he has, like, a little mixture of, elements going on, his personality, but there's a fire sign around you, intense person. I'm like, okay, I don't know, they want to be known, it's just this person's a little obsessive over you, so they're saying, like, maybe take it easy with the flirting, and I mean, I don't know what that, maybe you know what I'm talking about, I don't know. Okay, so, you're doing a good job. I see that the relationships around you are all learning, you know, for you, so, you know you're attracted to those who serve your higher good, so if you're still attracted to the situation, there's gonna be reconciliation. But obviously, go out with your friends. Keep an open mind. You're focusing on your career right now. That's why you're not in a relationship. I guess you were kind of codependent, I think is what they're telling me. So, but I think you're just working really hard. And you're almost there. So that's good. It's good to hear. So just discipline and, like, you know, is something, I feel like you're working on discipline as well. Just be a little bit more patient, and yeah, obviously the self-esteem is improving for you, but just needs a little bit more work. They're telling me, like, you can benefit for some, like, healing sounds, stuff like that, to kind of go in your affirmation stuff you can listen to from your ears, music, stuff that you can really, like, channel, like, that you can ingrain in your head, because sometimes, like, we're so stuck in the way of thinking that we doubt ourselves, and I'm getting, like, you kind of, like, have this self-doubt thing going on when you really, like, you know the answers and you're very good at what you do, you know, because I know you can read yourself, but it's hard sometimes to trust that. So surrender, you know. Health, though, for you, stress, so really start taking a break. I know doing spiritual work can be very draining, and I'm, like, ever since I started to do this full time, which is a blessing to work for myself, like, I got sick so many times, plus, you know, draining toxic relationship, you know, it's a lot, so make sure you're aware of that, you know, like, that, this denial and this perseverance, like, I think you're kind of in denial that you already know your answers, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting that you're somebody who with the head in the clouds. I'm getting you're a very practical person, yeah, definitely. Yeah, something new is gonna come in very soon. There's been a lot of changes. Like, if he was involved with somebody else, that's over or gonna be over very soon. And I'm just getting that he was just he was just trying to move forward with his life. You know, he was trying to do the best he could to you know, and but he wants this 10 of Cups here. Like, he wants to be happy with you, but he feels like you've, like, did something, like, an injustice to him, you know, so I think that's why he's holding back. But the outcome, 6 of Swords, the Magician, so he's gonna contact you, but it's gonna take him slow to try to move forward, you know what I mean? But there's a fire sign strong going on here as well. Interesting. But yeah, look at this. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Magician. This guy's gonna contact you, and I have a feeling it's gonna be very soon, because this is on his mind, and he's trying his hardest. He's like, no, I committed to leaving her, and I'm gonna commit to this because she did this and that, and da-da-da. But no. Eventually, he's gonna need to talk this out. It's eating him alive, you know? You feel that. I know you do. It's like right now he's not too sure, but he'll come to that conclusion. As far as what you can do right now, stop worrying so much about it. I feel like you're trying, like, you can be manifesting so much more energy, like, into your career and stuff like that, because he's coming back regardless. He's one of your soulmates. So he's going to be coming back regardless. So you don't have to spend so much time, like, trying to manifest him to come back. Maybe you're not, but I do feel like you are. I just have a feeling. You just need to trust this is going to work. This is one of those things that's just going to work. And compromises in your future between you and him. So that's good. It's going to be a lot safer for you to love. It's going to be passionate. And of course, this is your soulmate. I was just like, you know, it looks good. I don't see anything bad here. I really see that this guy's coming back, and I'm excited for you because this is a clear yes for me. Sometimes I'm like, meh, I don't know, or, you know, the people, like, they're not that important, but people ask about them, and it's like, but you really don't want this person to, no, this is good. Like, I see this person's coming back into your life, so, no worries there. Just not the right time. Can't even talk today. Rest and recover. It's been made for 6 months. Just keep observing, and throat chakra makes me think, listen to the throat chakra opening meditations, because I think you're getting you had a hard time kind of communicating or speaking your mind and stuff like that, and you've been working on that, so, yeah. Or at least communicating feelings if you are someone who speaks their mind, because the throat is coming up as something that needs a little work, or, you know, you've been working on, but it needs a little bit more work. So, I do hope that helped, and yes, this is your soulmate, and kind of your gateway into, like, you know, understanding more about relationships yourself, and patience, and, you've been very patient, so, yeah, let's see if I can end with anything else. I see for you, yep, just a little bit more work on the self-esteem, you know, the chakras, let go of fear. I'm getting some anxiety over this, and I see that, continue to make a stand for what you believe in. So I feel like, you know, this person, you know, they really think they're right in whatever had happened, you know, but you need to stand your ground, you know, when they do come back. And, yeah, I'm just getting, like, realizations and, like, big life changes going on around you. But I see, yep, you're just coming out stronger than before, so this all looks really good. And fear, okay, so, a lot of fear surrounding him and trying to manifest this, and, you know, worrying, and, you know, it doesn't change the outcome, so just relax a little bit and, see where things go, because I definitely see this guy is coming back into your life, and he wants to contact you, and he didn't before because of other, you know, he was trying to move on, he's stubborn, you know, definitely that's some air in him, you're very stubborn. So, yeah. Let me know if he comes back. I feel like it's going to be soon, but I feel like you know the answers to these things. So, I hope that I can help you out with this, and I hope that this resonates with you, because I do feel like this is something that's been weighing very heavily, like, on you, and it's been something that's, you know, that's been, like, eating away at you, like, restless nights thinking about, like, overthinking this situation, when, you know, it will come back. It will come back. I feel it, definitely. I'm guaranteeing you that you will hear from him within the next couple months, and I was supposed to give a date, but that's what I really feel right now. So I hope this helps. You know, let me know if you have any questions. Enjoy your day, night, whenever you get to this, and I upload this. Bye!